Hey YouTube, Gaming at Old School here, bringing you another pickup video. In this video I go over what I acquired through 3 deals. These all took place in 2 days and it is pretty impressive. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining us. Be sure to subscribe if you like the content. And anytime during this video, if you saw something that is thumbs up worthy, go ahead and give this video a like. To start off the first deal, it was in the morning a couple days ago, and I never see these come up. I've actually never gotten one. But it was on Facebook Marketplace. A guy put an offer for 2 Game Boy Micros, and he wanted $200. I asked $150. We agreed on $170, but I got them right here. So very excited. One's the Super Famicom edition, and then we got the black. For those of you who don't know, these were produced in 2005. You can interchange the faceplates. They're amazingly tiny. Can put it in my lapel pocket or something, or just my pocket. But it is a backlit screen. I don't know if that's come through. Backlit screen. Very awesome. Very, very cool to get that. There was also a game included, which he didn't tell me about. It was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. Don't care too much about that. I'm probably going to sell it. And then also came with this Game Boy Advance carrying case. So obviously not made for this, but we'll go ahead and sell that. But very, very, very excited to get these. I'm going to do this next deal. I picked this up for $35. They were asking $50. I said, would you do 30? They said, or 25. They're like, how about 35? And I was fine with that. So, all right. It is a Wii U gamepad. That's really the main thing in it. It did also come with a red nunchuck. And then we got the charging dock and the cord for it. So these sell for about 60 to 80 bucks. So very, very glad to get that. Now the next deal, in my previous video, I went to this guy's house, pretty much bought out a bunch of stuff, really good stuff, made away like a bandit. I was planning on going back, and he said he was going out of town. I'd have to go that night. So I said, okay, I'll go. So I drove 40 minutes to his house and pretty much took the rest. There's a few things that I left just because I didn't want to spend that much. It was a lot anyway. Everything from here on out in the video I'm going to show you, I ended up spending $350 for. And there's some good stuff too though. So we'll go ahead and get started. I've divided them into 2 boxes. One is a box that I plan on selling. One is a box that I plan on keeping. Or selling to get my money back. Everything else I might sell or what. So first off, we did find this, and he did not want to let it go, but it is another Game Boy Micro. Super Famicom edition. Very, very happy to get this. It does work, and I don't know if you can see the game that's in it. Let me see when it loads up here. Well, Tiny Toon Adventures, Scary Dreams. That was a pleasant surprise for me. That was a throw-in title for me. I paid $1 for it, and when I was looking it up on eBay, this thing sells for almost 100 bucks. The last one sold for like, dang, flies. The last one sold for, I think 75 or something like that, and there's one listed for 120, 110. Very, very excited to get that. I'll show you all the systems I got right now. So there's a few of them, and everything I picked up last time was working, in good working condition. These flies are driving me nuts. Got it. Good working condition, and so I guess I just assumed a couple of these don't work. So a little unfortunate, but I'll still be able to get my money back. I did get 2 Game Boy Advance. I got the Arctic White and the Silver. Neither one have the battery pack. The Silver works, the Arctic White does not. I paid $10 total for both of those. I got Nintendo DS Lite and Nintendo DSi. This is a pink one, and we got the black. I paid $10 for this and $15 for this. I don't have a charger on this one. I can't test it. I'm hoping it works, and this one does work. For for $20, I don't know why he wouldn't do 10 on this one. I did get a Game Boy Color. The Atomic Purple does have the battery pack. I did not get this. Now the only color we're missing is the berry. So very cool. This was a throw-in for me. It's a Wii sensor bar. If you guys don't know, these you can get them online on eBay for like $2 or something like that. And GameStop will give you store credit of like $9 or something like that for it. Honestly, I've bought 10 or 15 at a time from eBay, and I'll go to various GameStops, trade a couple in, just get store credit, do that maybe a week or two later, do it again. And it's a great way to pick up stuff on the cheap at GameStop. So feel free to try that in your area. Here's the charger for that Game Boy Micro. Excuse me. We got some manuals here. So N64 manuals and some other ones. I paid $15 for these. So we got Wacky Racers, Game Boy Camera, Game Boy Printer. I'm not going to show kind of everything there. We did get Pokemon Silver Trainer's Guide, which is very cool. That sells for about $10-12. And then go ahead and show you these. So we got Pokemon Snap, GoldenEye, Dr. Mario, Banjo, Castlevania, Command and Conquer, Shadow Man, South Park, Micro Machines. All of those $15, easily be able to get my money's worth. He's got this kind of cool case actually for the DS. Has some Styli in there and some other games. There was a game I wanted here. I'll just tell you, I'll show you a little later. It was Mario vs. Donkey Kong Miniland Mayhem. And that's the only one I wanted out of it, but he wouldn't just sell it to me. He wanted me to buy the whole freaking thing. So I think I paid like $15 for this. Let's see. I think I paid $1 for this, or $2. Super Monkey Ball Touch and Roll. I love the Monkey Ball series. I've not tried that. The GameCube ones are outstanding. If you haven't tried those, definitely give it a go. We got Guitar Hero for the DS, On Tour Decades. The game was in that case that I just showed you. I've never played Guitar Hero on the DS. Now he had a complete in box black Nintendo 64 controller. This box is kind of dinged. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it with the windows. This box is kind of dinged up. I'm going to probably just sell it, to be honest. I will take this plastic box protector, put it on that yellow controller box that I got before on the second time. A few NES games and a few Super Nintendo games. We got Mario and Duck Hunt. Got Kung Fu, Spy Hunter, got Top Gun, Golf, Super Spike V-Ball, and Nintendo World Cup. And then we got the Tengen RBI Baseball. Now this stuff right here that I'm showing out of this box, take aside that Game Boy Micro, most of it I do not plan on keeping this. We got Clue for the Super Nintendo, Zoop, NBA Jam. I do have Tournament Edition myself. That's the one to go with if you're interested. Jeopardy Deluxe Edition and Star Fox on the Super Nintendo. Excuse me. Little bag full of Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. Go ahead and go through those real quick. We got Disney's Treasure Planet, Star Wars, Flight of the Falcon. Got Golf, Major League Baseball, Game Boy Edition. Got Miami Beach, or Malibu Beach volleyball. Lego Star Wars 2. Dual Masters. We got Namco Museum. This one he was really hesitant to let go of for some reason. He's like, "Nah, man, I can't do that price. I can't do that price." He had 2 of these. He's like, "Okay, I will if I keep one of them." I'm like, okay. Especially after seeing that Tiny Toons. Man. We got the Game of Life, Yahtzee, and Payday. I'm going to have to swat this fly, y'all. We got Uno and Skip-Bo, and then Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on the Game Boy Color. Now, I will show you the rest of the goodies. Most of this stuff I'm going to sell. I prefer to get rid of most of that and keep some of this if I can, but we did get a N64 Jungle Green controller. It's got a good joystick. Not perfect joystick, but a good joystick. I paid $12.50 for that. Also, the boxed black controller I paid $12.50 for. I did pick up another Game Boy Color, the Dandelion. It does not have the battery pack, and unfortunately this one is not working. So I will have to tinker with it or sell it for parts or whatever. Paid $10 for it. It sells broken for $10-15, so that's okay. Got this cool case. This is for Game Boy Color. It's Pokemon. You got Lugia and Ho-Oh. Gotta catch them all. So you put your Game Boy Color in there. You can throw some games in there. Pretty cool, actually. All right. Got 2 original Game Boys. I paid $10 each for these. One works perfectly. One on the sides, it kind of cuts off the picture. So I'll see if there's a way to fix that. These sell for about $40 each. So very cool to get that. I'm not going to be out anything. I could probably honestly just sell the broken one and absorb the cost for both of them. A couple better NES games. We got Galaga, Super Mario Bros. 2, and then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. Some of the better Super Nintendo titles. We got 2 copies of Killer Instinct. We got Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2, and Donkey Kong Country. That is it for the Super Nintendo games. And then again, got a little bag full of the handheld stuff that I'll go over. Talked them into throwing this in. This is Game Shark for the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Pocket. Sells for about $30. Let me see here. New Super Mario Bros. Excuse me. That was in the DSi. We got Spyro 2. Diner Dash. I think that's like a $5 one or something. Super Off-Road. We got Home Alone. Skate or Die, Bad and Rad. This one, The Sword of Hope, that's like a $16, $17 game. Or maybe it's $14, $15. I was kind of surprised by that, so pleasant to pick that one up for $1. I had him throw this in. It's a performance memory card for the Nintendo 64. Generally, I have tons of these. I didn't need it, but I thought I saw a completed listing sell for like $8 or $9. So if I could do that, help recoup some of the cost on these. Here's a Miniland Mayhem that I was telling you about. Love that game. If you haven't played it, it's pretty cool. We have Cars on the Game Boy Advance. Super Mario Bros. 3 on the Game Boy Advance. Need for Speed Most Wanted. And the last one here is Mega Man Battle Network, which also I was pleasantly surprised with. This is about a $45, $50 game. So I will be selling that one to help recoup the cost. I'm going to get this all for free, the stuff I keep, but I'm going to try and hang on to that Looney Tunes one just because how rare it is. I looked up the story of that. It actually never was released. Pretty cool though. So I'm glad I did get that. Guys, be sure to let me know what you think was the best thing I picked up. For me, I'm going to have to go with the Game Boy Micros. These things are awesome. Very cool. I've never had one before 2 days ago, and I picked up 3 in 1 day. That's pretty cool. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the support. Let me know what you think. Send a comment down below. What are you guys playing, by the way? Looking for some suggestions, stuff like that, okay? So, all right, guys. Take care. Thanks for checking out the video. I will see you later.